So just arrived in Córdoba now. Yeah, we're gonna go see the Roman bridge and the mosque and whatever we can find. I'm with a fellow British man I encountered in Spain.
Hi.
Buenos dias. Yeah, so yeah, we'll go to the Roman bridge first. I believe it's that way. So yeah, I just want to show the general vibes of the city. Yeah, that's it really.
Great train journey.
Yeah, so we've been talking about the trains in the UK, how terrible and crap they are compared to Spain. Spain is way ahead of the UK. Oh yeah, no crackheads, no beer cans on a train. Everyone's polite, respectful. You just can't find that in England anymore. It's true though, isn't it? It's true. True.
Yeah, good observation.
Yeah.
There's
So
a lot of argument and
I'm at
disruption in there.
and drugs.
Strikes.
Strikes. Oh yeah, but when the trains are not on strike, it just feels the same anyway.
It's rough, innit?
But in Spain, everything runs perfectly.
They're more polite, aren't they? Well
More, yeah, Spanish people more polite, respectful, keep themselves to themselves. Yeah. So I do believe it's this way. This is the bridge.
I went to a Burger King in the centre of Malaga, but there's no service.
Yeah, because the Spanish are so relaxed, they just want to go to sleep.
I think just because of the nature of it.
So it's down that road. So we go to the centre of Ciudad, the city centre.
That cafe at the railway station, nice coffee, very efficient, weren't it? Fast.
Oh yeah.
Just bang, because people are rushing, aren't they?
Yeah.
The trains.
Just on the way to the bridge.
I don't.
See there? Oh, sorry. You actually see here, look, on the sign, it says Mosque-cathedral. Yeah. So, yeah, you're on the right track, it's just down there.
They're all that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hold my hair because I do swimming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you told me, didn't you?
I told you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I always swimming because of my back. 3 times I've been knocked off.
So, I feel a bit cold today, you?
Yeah, I do. Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot cold. I think it's because,
we're over the city, aren't we?
yeah.
We're in the country, aren't we? Countryside.
I think it's because we're away from the sea, you know, where the heat comes from the Sahara Desert, you know, into Malaga. So now we're away from that, it's got colder. Alright, where am I going? I'll go through here. Yeah, I can definitely feel a temperature drop since I got here. Yeah, it's cold, isn't it? I'm cold. Yeah, I was enjoying all the sun. Going to Algeciras, Gibraltar, like I was sweating a bit, and then I come here and I'm like, oh, it's cold.
It will get warmer as the day goes on, though. Gradually.
Yeah, when the sun goes to 12 o'clock, etc. So
It's going to be 19 today.
yeah. So when I get to the more interesting part of the city, I'm gonna start recording. You know, save the battery, etc. But this is the general gist of the city. There's a general vibe.
Nice park.
Yeah, palm trees. Yeah.
You know, with the fountain.
Yeah, innit?
Yeah, them palm trees. You know you're in a.
You know you're in a beautiful place, basically.
Tropical like climate, aren't you?
Yeah.
It makes it, doesn't it? It's like veg.
So this is a typical Spanish park, I guess, in Andalusia. Yeah, it's a very beautiful place. Yeah, very beautiful place. Yeah. Check those palm trees. But it's cold. This is the thing. It looks hot, but it's cold. And here we have a Spanish guy in a Spanish park. What does it say? Who is this guy? Ah! What does this say? Let's see. Córdoba al Duque de Rivas. So this guy was a duke. Soy señor vuestro vasallo, vos soy mi reina, la tierra. Ah, interesting. Right, we're gonna go to the next place. I just like to record random, interesting things I see.
Well maintained, innit? It's like
Yes, look how well maintained it is in Spain.
manicure.
One criticism: I found a beer bottle. But however,
Strategy.
However,
What?
the bottle is not smashed up, so I give it some brownie points. Overall, what a beautiful park. But I'm coming from Britain where the standard's very low, isn't it?
That black, you know that black, that's what's imitated inside the mosque.
The what?
It's supposed to represent a forest of palms.
Oh,
So when-
right, is
yeah,
it?
Yeah. When
Yeah.
you go inside, there's hundreds and hundreds of mosaic palm trees with leaves.
All right, cool.
The
So
the leaves make the roof.
cool. We'll check that out then.
Yeah, it's that special type. You see how it's black here? The black palms or something they're called.
Oh.
The barks are black colour.
Yeah, I do like these palm trees.
Yeah, these are
It feels like I'm in a
nice,
tropical place,
Yeah.
but the problem is it's cold right now.
Yeah. It must be.
Okay.
It must be warmer. 'cause
Vamos
this is-
vamos a dar una vuelta. We're going to take a walk, and then
It's like
I'll
a
record.
chilly
Yeah.
English weather.
So the next interesting thing we found.
See down that street.
Yeah. So the next interesting thing we found is the Roman fortifications within the city. I'll just show you now. Yeah, this is Roman. So the Romans controlled Spain when they conquered it from the Iberians and the Phoenicians, and they named it the province of Hispania. It's just marvellous to see. In my opinion, the Romans are the greatest civilization to ever exist, and they still have its influence today within America as the Senate, and the languages in Europe that are derived from Latin. Check this out. And obviously I presume here to be a sewage system. The Romans, I'd say the Romans, yeah, they were great architectures. I can't speak English, I'm too busy thinking in Spanish. Yeah, they were great architects. But mostly they were great soldiers. They had a huge empire to defend from the barbarians. What's this? I can't get in. Yeah. I'll just go see where my British comrade has colonised. Where is he colonised? Ah, there he is. Yeah. So, what do you think? What do you think of these Roman fortifications?
Intact, aren't they? Quality.
Yeah.
I like this water feature though.
Yeah. I was just talking about that. So, I presume it would have been like a sewage system, maybe. You know, keep all the crap out and piss. But this side street's very beautiful as well. Yeah, you got modern Spanish architecture next to something ancient. Right.
Even they look like a
Where you
vintage,
looking?
don't they? They're like country cottage feel, aren't
Yeah, obviously the houses are white to reflect the heat. You know, during because in summer this place is going to be boiling.
Yeah.
Right, we'll go to the next place now. Well, so far, what do you think of the city? Do you think it's quite cool?
Yeah, I like all of it. Nice train journey, wasn't it, with the castle?
I'll tell you what, that train was really good.
Yeah. Very silky,
Very modern.
comfy.
I mean, we're coming from Britain where the trains are terrible, and obviously they're on strike all the time, and they never turn up. And here it's like a big shock for us. Yeah. British people look down on the Spaniards. They think they're poor, etc. I mean, this is the British mentality, you know. But no, I think the Spanish have got it right, really.
It's like Ibiza, isn't it? We've just
Ibiza.
We've rented, haven't we?
Yeah,
All
the Spaniards,
bars,
the Spanish
the
get pissed off with the drunk
Hospitals.
British tourists.
Hospitals full of drunken people, aren't they?
Yeah, that's true. But I think that's part of the British mentality. You know, a country that looted the shit out of the world, conquered everywhere. It didn't give a crap about anywhere, basically. So I've just entered the gate. So Judíos, Jews. In esta canción, so here it says someone was famous, born here. So yeah, there was,
In Madrid.
and the Jews were persecuted as well. You know, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
That was everywhere.
What's he doing? So just walking down this side street on the way to the synagogue. Who's this bloke? Rafael Moral. Right. That's you hear a lot of bachata music. Yeah, that's someone's door, mate.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a famous.
Yeah, it's nice, very nice. Yeah. As you can see it there, the Casa de Sepharad, and I believe, I can't remember at the top of my head, but Sepharad or Sepharadis are the Jewish Iberians. They're different to the Ashkenazi Jews. They speak a different language. Yeah, look, so here. Os recuerdo por la memoria el patrimonio judío español Sephardi. This is what I was on about, Sephardi. A history journey through the Judeo-Spanish memory and heritage. A collection that rescues the legacy of our Sephardim. Yeah. So I was just, there was a lot of Jews in
There was
Spain.
like the
So-
Huguenots, weren't there? The Huguenots and that Velasquez, he thought he was part of the royal family, didn't he? And they were all into bread and that, weren't they? Because they wanted to keep the lineage like within the family.
I see.
There's the Huguenots and who's the others? Is it the Bourbons?
Over.
That's nice, isn't it?
Hang on.
Beautiful, that dance.
I think that's some, yeah.
You know what they are? Airbnbs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's someone's house.
well, yeah, they are
Yeah,
somebody's property, but they're Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
Plaza de Paradis.
It's Airbnb land now, right?
What? Who's he?
Ben. It's Ben, isn't it? Young Ben.
Ben. I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna look around and see what's what.
350 a night.
Las Casas de la Judera. So the house of the Jews. So I believe we're getting near to the bridge now. Yeah. So what do you think? There's a big flag is so big. Check out that.
Yeah, I just said
Yeah.
did you not hear me?
Yeah, I didn't hear you. Yeah. So what do you think of those back streets then? You think it's like a lot of Jewish influence, maybe.
Yeah, I knew them Jews are strange. They're a special sect of Jew.
The Sephardi Jews.
Yeah.
So they're like Iberian Jews,
Yeah.
you know, in the Iberian Peninsula.
They are. They're
I know
they're not seen anywhere else.
Actually, do you know, under Islam, hey, get this, so under Islam, when the Muslims controlled Spain, actually the Jews had more rights than they had under the Christians, because under Islam in Spain, the Muslims and the Christians and the Jews could all live together, but they had to pay a tax. Do you know what I mean? Whereas when
From these horses.
no worries. Yeah, like I was saying. So the Jews in Spain and the Christians could live under Islam, no problem, but they had to pay a special tax. And once the Christians controlled Spain, they had the Spanish Inquisition. They'll kill people who are not part of the Christian religion. They murder and torture them. So, got good old English tourist. See, La Ciudad, Córdoba, Alas, I can't see it. 1971 is some Arabic there. You know, even today you can feel the presence of Islam in Andalusia. Obviously this was the last place to be taken back from the Muslims when the Spanish had the crusade, la Reconquista. So, God, it's sunny, innit? You know what? You know what's funny? So whenever I travel to another country, when I encounter a British person, they always think the same as me. Like, oh yeah, the UK is crap, blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know.
And so this is an advantage to travelling. It opens your mind up, and you can compare different cultures, different language, different environments. Hey?
You know, seeing as we are native
Yeah.
British English, it's no excuse for us to go off our heads, is it?
Yeah, but
You
as
know
a country that looted the crap out of the world, you know, yeah, it's not nice.
Me and you are acting like we're in the middle of.
Yeah, but you got to think what are the Spanish people gonna think? You know what I mean? Yeah, like hooliganism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting involved in it, aren't we?
No.
But
So
we're British, aren't we? So we're like.
yeah,
we're
so
civilised,
we're like,
aren't we? Yeah.
we're not that civilized.
Us as people, and me and you are.
yeah, we're all
We're
right.
not doing any harm, are we?
I mean, I tried to.
What I'm saying is that
Yeah.
stigma that we know about that's attached to British people, we're trying to.
It's like a exactly.
Yeah,
So
exactly,
we're trying to
yeah.
give it a good. I mean, I try to speak in Spanish to people. You know,
Of course, yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, you must speak in English. Like I try my best with Spanish. I try to be respectful. You know, I'm not a typical English tourist.
But we'll have to be like internationalists, don't we?
Yeah, like the. I think it's like entitlement really. So
We've got to roll our heads up, haven't we?
So I believe there is the river, and I think there's two bridges. I just know about the Roman bridge. Yeah,
We want them bridges.
but check out these walls.
So I'm alright with that. Whatever the plan is on. Go along with it.
No hay un problema, no problem. Yeah, even do you remember the Moroccan woman in the hostel?
Yeah.
She could speak Spanish really well. Even she said to me, I says, "Oh, hablas inglés? Do you speak English?" And she said, "Estamos en España, hablemos español. We are in Spain, we speak Spanish." That's what she said to me. And she's from Morocco. Yeah,
There's them police back there.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
They're
So-
multilingual, aren't they?
Who?
Continental people. They speak more different languages, don't they?
Oh yeah, you got to think in Spain. There's you got Galician,
That's England,
Basque.
isn't it? England thinks it just has to speak one language and everybody else goes along with it, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't make hardly any attempt, do they, to speak the country's language that they're in.
So here's the first sign of the Romans.
If they don't understand what they're
I
saying,
presume. Oh no, it's in
there's
Spanish.
something wrong with them, isn't there? With English.
I thought this was Latin, but it's Spanish. So where
She
is the Brit?
spoke fluent French as well.
What? Who did?
That Arab woman.
Oh yeah, because in Morocco they speak French. I forgot. See what I mean? Like,
Colony, French colony.
and then what about English people? They just speak English. Like, that's it. You got all these people speaking so many languages. Right. I'm trying to think where we're going. So me and Nick were off to see the Roman bridge. I can see it directly in front of me right now. So I'm gonna change the camera position. So right now I don't know what this place is, but I presume the water was higher and then the clock would spin. Is that a cat? Hey Nick, come here, there's cats. Yeah, it's cats.
Yeah, cats.
I believe the Siamese cats. I heard.
Strange cats.
I didn't think there was cats there. So this is el puente de los romanos. The bridge of the Romans. It was built in the 1st century BC, and then over time, as the Umayyad dynasty ruled Spain in the 8th century, so 700 AD onwards, the Muslims added additional features to the bridge. You know, many people think the Muslims were just savage barbarians on jihad. No, this is not true. The Muslims were great mathematicians, scientists, architects. They were very advanced, more so than the Christians. And this is an example. 2 civilizations, 2 different cultures, 2 different peoples represent this bridge, which is in now a Catholic Spain. Just take in the city. Right, I need to find Nick. I'm a bit worried. I don't know where he's gone. Ah, there he is. Hola. So, what do you think of this bridge?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This? Yeah, I was just saying. So it's a Roman bridge, built in the 1st century BC. So before Jesus, and over time, you know, like the Muslims ruled Spain, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they added additional features onto the bridge. So it's not just Roman; it's Islamic. It's an Islamic bridge as well. Yeah. So should we take a walk on the bridge? Yeah. Yeah. It really is fascinating seeing the bridge. Oh, that. I don't know what this place is. But I can tell it's something Spanish. You can see the coat of arms on the top. And then obviously there's... I'd say they look Renaissance looking blokes. Men, you know what I mean? Right. Take a walk on this bridge. Come on, Nick, let's go. Yeah. So I believe in 2005 they pedestrianised the bridge so you could like finally walk on it. Yeah, it's a UNESCO heritage bridge because it's cool. Hey?
Liverpool lost it. That's how crap
Liverpool, what? They lost?
lost the UNESCO heritage.
Oh wait, Liverpool lost the UNESCO heritage. Well, for a British city, I don't understand why. I mean, when I walked around Liverpool, everyone's smoking weed in the city centre. I don't see it here in Spain. There's, like we said, there's more respect.
They built on all the places that UNESCO said were protected
Yeah, and you got to think, Liverpool.
on the docks.
If Liverpool lost its UNESCO heritage,
They were
and this is a place where the Beatles came from.
Last year,
Really? What? I'm gonna go check that now.
they withdrew the UNESCO International Heritage.
Well, I'm gonna check this.
First time it had ever been done, because the council wouldn't listen. They said we're just going to build loads of flats and schools and everything we want wherever we want, and UNESCO said hang on, we've just had that out with you to protect it all as a international place of interest, like Albert Docks and you know all that old sort of.
Oh yeah, you're right. Look, here's the proof. I've got the proof.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never knew that.
Yeah, that's a massive hoo-ha, because Liverpool thought they could do what they wanted.
Liverpool has been stripped of its World Heritage status after a UN committee found developments were threatened. What? So that was last year, you said?
Last year.
I never knew that. And yeah, people bang on about how great Liverpool is. Yeah, when I went, I thought it was terrible. You know, I thought it was dirty. And this is a place where the Beatles influenced the world. Yet the city has been stripped of its status as a heritage city. So enough about Britain. We're in Spain. Let's be happy. So here's the view of the river, and there's a place over there which I don't know the name of. Yeah, because it's been raining, so the mud is confused with the water, making it brown. And there's another bridge over there.
Fast flowing.
Yeah.
Keep going, aren't you?
Yeah. We're just on about the El Camino de Santiago, the way of Santiago. It's a pilgrimage going from Canterbury to Santiago. So anyway, check out those old Spanish insignias, I guess. On the way to, yeah, the mosque-cathedral. Wait, I think it's at the front that way, isn't it? Is it? Oh right, I got you.
You can pay by credit card.
Yeah. Hey, they're more modern than us.
We've got so I think it's not backwards neither now, is it?
So here we are. I can already see, I think it's Arabic. So you can see the Arabic language. I can't zoom in enough, but here, inside, I can see the Arabic language. So it may look like a cathedral, but obviously it's a mixture. Look, I was just on about it. You can see the Islamic influence on it. Look. There's a 6-pointed star there. Oh. Yeah. So this is the Islamic architecture combined with the Christian architecture. I don't know where Nick's gone. Check it. Yeah, it's a fascinating. I've never seen a mosque and a cathedral combined together. So we've entered the cathedral mosque. I'm going to show you around. check out this. You just check out the Islamic architecture confused with the Christian architecture. I haven't ever seen anything like this before. It's a very unique hybrid. So the history of this mosque, the history of this cathedral mosque is that in 785 it was built under Rahman I, the founder of the Umayyad dynasty. He fled from Syria to Andalusia, and this is where he constructed it and founded his dynasty. And then after some time, in 1236, the Spanish Christians converted it into a cathedral when they took over. And I believe in the 16th century is when it was fully done. So check this out. Enough looking at me. You want to look at the mosque cathedral. And check out that ceiling. And there's the Christian influence. You've got the Islamic archways, columns. I don't know, it's a bit of a unique place. I mean, where else are you going to find Jesus next to a Islamic architecture? So just take it in, observe. We've got Mary. Obviously, over time, each section of when it was a mosque, each section was completed after a few hundred years. So there were a lot of time lapses within this, place. Yeah, I'm just looking around everywhere. Like, I'm trying to take it in, but I find it difficult to explain the history behind it as well.
There's the black, that, them parrots.
Oh yeah, he was on about it. So is this what he was on about?
This is what I'm on about.
I said, I don't think you can touch it.
Black bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can touch it.
Yeah, but you don't want to damage it, with history. Have to preserve it. So this is the black the black columns. Yeah.
As we came in, they were the black ones. The
Oh
first
right,
ones.
yeah, that's interesting. That.
Remember, it's interesting, isn't it? This is one of them places that's more impressive that I've visited than I envisaged off the telly and books and things that I read.
Yeah, it's good in person.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a great example of Moorish architecture, and even today, they still use it for mass. So when Rahman the First fled from Syria and he headed to Andalusia, this was the heart and center for his dynasty, the Umayyad dynasty. It's very impressive, and obviously you have to give credit to the Muslims. They defended Andalusia as much as they could from the Christians for 700 years, from 711 to 1490. No. Do you know when the Reconquista ended? Was it 1492? I believe, was it?
This is 14th century. This is 14th century.
Yeah, I mean, the Muslims were here. Go on, let's go, Nick.
All the gold and all the regions and stuff.
It's pretty hard to explain history when I'm recording at the same time.
These are all rooms.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what Nick's saying. What you say?
These are all rooms with all beautiful stuff inside.
Yeah. So back to my point, the Muslims controlled it for 700 years. Yeah. They failed in the end, but what civilization lasts? The Romans fell apart, the Byzantines fell apart. In the end, we all fall apart. What's he showing? What are you saying?
See all that beautiful altar, all that ceiling.
Wow, whoa.
That's what I mean. You want to see these rooms, put it down there. They'll blow your mind.
Wow.
The opulence, it's out of this world.
Yeah. It's quite hard to explain the history because it's such a shocking place. Wow. Yeah, let's go check it out.
We've got about an hour and a half in here, haven't we? Come out of here.
What a great! I never expected this. I didn't even look online or anything, so I'm quite shocked.
That's what I kept telling you.
Yeah.
Yesterday, yeah.
So his auto is gold.
People don't tell you about it. It's never publicised, is it? Exactly. You could come to Malaga and never hear of it, and go on and never know it were anything.
Or you could just be a British tourist sitting on the beach for 2 weeks in Benidorm. You know what I mean? Drinking a Foster's like.
Yeah, getting UNESCO heritage sites ripped out of that because they want to build a granny stack. This is it.
So check out. Wow, what's this? I'm gonna go in there. What's through the door? More gold. Whoa. So right here. I'm just gonna find where Nick went. Check this out. Arabic. And obviously on there you can see the Arabic language inscriptions infused into the arch. Here's more. Obviously I showed this outside of the building, but I couldn't get closer. But here it is. And this must be the clock tower mechanism. Yeah. Maquinaria del rojo de la torre de la catedral. So it's the watch, yeah, the clock tower mechanism. Año el 1747, 1747. Look here, we've got more medieval Arabic. As I'm walking through these hallways, I can only imagine how many people have been in here since 785 AD. Rahman I walked in here, I'm walking in here, the Crusaders came through here, the Reconquista soldiers, the jihadists, everyone. What did you say?
You've been looking at these altars.
Yeah, just checking them out. So I lost Nick for about 20 minutes or something.
Just sat behind me.
Yeah, you disappeared so fast.
Aye.
So where did you go?
To the altar.
Oh, you went to
Where
the
the choirs.
where the people were praying. Like even today, that's used as a mass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. It's still in modern use.
The choir, the organ.
Oh yeah.
Magnificent organ. Really
Yeah.
beautiful.
Let's check this out. See the tinted window. Look at that. Yeah, I had no idea about these black columns until Nick said, "What is he doing? Where are you going?" Am I going to lose you again?
No. I won't leave here with it. I'll either be.
Yeah, I'm just joking around. Yeah.
I've not even started.
Yeah. It's Jesus.
Tell you what, inside it's a lot bigger than it looks outside. That's what I was thinking. I was looking at it for, I'm going to be underwhelmed here. Another disappointing monument that I've come to. Like, I didn't think much of Taj Mahal.
What, you've been to Taj Mahal? You didn't think much?
Sorry, I've been in India and all that. I've had Delhi Belly.
But this is more impressive, you say?
3-day train journeys for £2.70. Yeah, you'd like it.
Yeah, I'd like to visit India one day.
Cheap ain't the word. But when I looked outside, I thought, oh yeah, it's just going to be like time. Them pictures are just all blown up.
Yeah.
It won't be like it is on the telly. They just make it look.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
No, it is big, a lot bigger
Very
than
big.
I ever envisaged. Yeah, it's so big in it either way.
Yeah, so this is the place where they're doing mass. I think here we should be quiet, keep our voices down. It's people are still religious in Europe, even despite the UK not being a Christian country anymore. Smart. That's impressive. Like how did they paint the roof? Like,
Ladders,
yeah, but it must have took so long. Another good place I like is Lincoln Cathedral. It's an impressive place. They filmed the Da Vinci Code there.
It's tall, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll chill out in a minute.
Take it in better.
Yeah, I'll have a sit down now. So, Nick's just pointed something out and I didn't notice, but take a look at the ceiling. It's I can't speak English. Hold on. Islamic designed. This is what happens when I'm thinking in Spanish all the time. Wow, what a fascinating place. You can just look here. Islam, Christianity. Yeah, no worries. I think this is one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever been in. And the history behind it is very interesting because I enjoy Roman history, Byzantine history, and I'm starting to get into Islamic history. I find the Muslims were so advanced; they were ahead of their times. You know, before late stage Christianity, the Muslims were the ones who were ahead. They had great armies, they had great architecture, mathematicians, great scientists. In my opinion, it was only until the Renaissance where Christianity started to, go advance. Just check out the colours. I think we're almost done visiting here anyway, but I have spent longer than I expected in this building. And over there is a great example. You've got Jesus on the cross, and just above it, Islamic architecture. It's all over the place, everywhere. So we've just seen something quite interesting. Again, I didn't notice it, but Nick did. Let's take a look at it. Why is this not turning?
Pre-reflective writing.
So Nick says it's pre-reflective writing.
It's the same one way as the other way. Reads the same.
Oh, so if you go
left
from
to right,
are you
to
sure?
left. Yeah. If you put a mirror in the middle, it's the same either side.
Oh, right, that's interesting.
It's clever. Arabic.
It's just fascinating how they built this.
A bab.
In my opinion, the Muslims were better at building than the Christians.
Wow. Yeah. These marble columns.
Yeah.
So there's none of this in the mines, though. They mined it all, didn't they?
Oh, they mined it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we've seen the majority of the stuff in here today. So
that slab of marble was probably
marble. Yeah, marble everywhere.
$5,000. 5,000 from the mine. Cut it, polish it,
take it home,
and fit it.
Yeah.
£6,000. Yeah. How many's in it?
A lot.
Jesus Christ.
So I think we've seen a lot of stuff today, haven't we?
Let's have another bit.
Or have we? I don't have a clue.
Oh, we've got plenty of time.
Yeah. I keep thinking it's going to be over, but then I see something. Oh, look, I've just seen something else.
Yeah, good there, isn't it?
Wow. Check out that. I think the Arabic language looks very beautiful on the architecture. Wow, look at that. Right, so that's the end of the trip to Córdoba now. I'm going to go back to Malaga in the hostel. So tomorrow I'm going to visit another place. So Nick, what do you think of Córdoba then?
Fantastic.
Yeah. And
Very nice.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Great place to visit.
What's the best thing about
Friendly. Is the bridges.
The mosque and the cathedral,
mosques,
yeah.
The Roman ruins.
And what about the weather?
20 degrees.
Yeah, in December.
Mid-December, late December.
Whoa. And then
It's like a British summer's afternoon.
just here is the train station.
To the railway station. Efficient.
And turns up on time.
Punctual.
And as you see, there's no strikes. So everything runs great in Spain. Well, from a British perspective.
Coffee's affordable.
Yeah, coffee's nice. Coffee's
Snacks
nice.
are good.
Churros, yeah.
Street food.
Anyway, I think that I'm gonna wrap it up now. So I'll probably make another video when I go to Ronda. Yeah. Hasta luego.